So, und damit ein herzliches Willkommen zurück zu Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. In der letzten Folge sind wir zurück nach Kamurocho. Oder wie ich es gesagt hatte, Home Sweet Home. Und gerade essen wir uns quasi durch die Restaurants durch.
Let's
Oh, that's the stuff. Actually, I could use
Aber wir machen auch gerade noch die Memoiren und nebenbei die Kämpfe.
don't push yourself. They say you should only eat until you're 80% full.
Yeah, that's true. But still.
I definitely went overboard. I thought soba by itself would be too light, so I got curry and katsudon too. But now I'm about to burst and I haven't even touched the katsudon.
Wow, you really went for a full-course meal.
Should I go for broke? Call it a day. Always a hard decision.
Nanba, you're looking a little gaunt there. You want this katsudon, don't ya?
What is this, an interrogation? Yeah, I'll take it.
Guilty as charged.
Detective dramas never lie. The guilty just can't resist a hot meal.
Hey, I always wanted to be the bad cop. Namba, stay put while I order up another katsudon.
I only need one, damn it. And why am I always the criminal in your sick game of pretend?
Ja. Warum nur?
Thanks for buying.
That was
That
great.
was certainly food.
Oh, was ist das denn? Sieht lustig aus. Ein Zombie-Film. Es ist ein ziemlich beliebtes Filmgenre. Vielleicht hatte ich deswegen diesen komischen Zombie-Traum. In diesem Traum war Kamurocho von Zombies überrannt. Warum auch immer. Das ganze Viertel war abgeriegelt, damit die Zombies sich nicht ausbreiten konnten. Und alle, die noch in der Stadt gefangen waren? Ja, Pech gehabt. Ich hatte auch eine lächerlich große Knarre und habe wild um mich geballert. Was für ein absurder Traum. Ich weiß nicht warum, aber es war alles so real. Ich kann die Emotionen, die ich damals verspürte, immer noch nicht vergessen. Vielleicht ist das eine Erinnerung aus einer anderen
I
Zeitlinie?
remember this.
Ha, ja klar. Das wäre ja völlig albern. Ich glaube, das war tatsächlich ein Spiel, das es nicht zu uns geschafft hat. Wäre aber auch nicht meins gewesen, muss ich sagen. Träume sind seltsam. In meinem Traum war Kamurocho von Zombies überrannt worden. Ich lief mit einer lächerlich riesigen Knarre herum und ballerte sie weg. Ich hätte nie gedacht, einmal so zu wüten, aber es fiel mir ziemlich leicht. Als ich aufwachte, merkte ich, wie seltsam lebhaft der Traum war. Selbst jetzt noch stehe ich unter seinem Eindruck. Ja. Ich brauche hier keine... Ich kenne Kamurocho wie meine Westentasche.
Fair fight.
Alter.
Let's
Basket.
Beef bowls are a man's best friend. Super extra large is the only way to go.
They live up to their slogan, tasty, quick, and cheap. I've been a loyal customer for as long as I can remember.
That catchy slogan sure gets stuck in your head. It sounds simple, but succeeding at all three is a challenge.
Right. And they definitely live up to it. Wish I had a slogan too.
You got an example?
Something like speedy, strong, stupendous.
Did you just come up with that on the spot? And why include speedy?
Speed on my feet? Duh. Fast runners are always popular.
That's the logic of an elementary school kid. Plus, to be honest, I can't imagine you running fast to save your life, Nanchan.
Yeah, I won't lie, it's pretty...
Ach du Scheiße, die deutsche Übersetzung,
So a
die
no
kommt,
on that
ach du
slogan
Scheiße,
for you.
nicht so gut an.
What would Kiryu-san's slogan be?
strong, somber, sentimental.
Again, what was going through your mind for the last part?
What do you mean by sentimental?
He must mean that Kiryu-san's old school, like what kids these days call a throwback?
Oh, yeah, that's totally what I meant.
I get the feeling that at this point, even you don't know what you're talking about.
By the way, that slogan, you know, the word order actually changed over time. So, back in the day, it was quick, tasty, and cheap, since that was the process of how you'd experience the meal. Then they started to care more about the tasty part of their reputation.
Oh wow, I had no idea. So they switch it up to reflect the times. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, now that's what I call sentimental.
Aw, nice try, but no.
Ah, Psycho ist auch bald auf 100, wa?
Thanks for buying.
That was
It's
great.
the food.
Certainly food.
ありがとうごいらっしゃいませ。
Well,
Skip.
thanks for buying.
That was
It's
great.
the food.
Certainly food.
ありがとうござい
いらっしゃいませ。
Skip.
Thanks for buying.
That was great.
It's the food.
Certainly food.
ありがとうございます。
もしもし Good to go.
I can't breathe.
Hey, what's the matter? Are you alright?
I'm having a fit. I can't breathe.
Got it. Just hold on. Don't move.
No. Stop. Don't call an ambulance. I can't afford it.
This isn't the time for that. You could die.
Even if I survived this, I'd just be assumed dead if those thieving debt collectors come after me.
Damn it. Then what should I do? If he's refusing an ambulance, how can I help him? Should I look for a hospital nearby? But what are the chances of finding a hospital in the heart of Kamurocho? Wait a minute. Aren't we right near... That's right. Emoto Medical Clinic. Home to Kamurocho's best physician. He'll treat this guy for free. It's been ages since we first met. Wouldn't matter if all of society turned its back on you. Doc Emoto doesn't refuse anyone in need. I respect the man. Good to know he's still kicking. Hang in there, all right? I'm gonna get you to a doctor.
Also er hält sich an der Brust, kann kaum atmen. Das klingt nach einem Herzinfarkt.
Doc, sorry to barge in. It's an emergency. Where's Dr. Emoto?
Hallo?
I'm Dr. Emoto, but if you're looking for my father, he's out currently. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Then you must be.
But didn't you just say there's an emergency? Well, let's not waste time chatting. What's the situation? Can the patient move on his own?
A homeless man collapsed. He's having some sort of attack. He's on the street right now and won't take an ambulance.
Understood. This kind of thing is fairly typical. My apologies, but I'll need your help carrying him in.
Is he all right now?
Yes, he's fine.
Ja, Strange, schön, dass du
He's
da
actually
bist.
one of my father's patients. This tends to happen from time to time. Though, this time around, it was your intervention that ended up saving him.
That's a relief. So how is the old doctor these days?
Well, the years have taken their toll. In fact, that's more noticeable lately. Were you a patient of my father's?
No, I'm not exactly.
Ja, hm.
Huh? What's going on here? You injured?
He collapsed after having another attack. Seems he ran out of the meds you prescribed. That gentleman over there made me aware of the situation, so we were able to prevent a disaster.
Oh, I see. Thank you. And I'm sure he'd like to personally extend his thanks when he comes to.
No, there's no need for that. I've got to head out soon.
Earlier, it sounded as though you knew my father personally.
Well, I've heard a few things here and there, but it was quite a while ago.
Did you hear good things or bad things?
All good
Nur
things.
Gutes.
Well, I suppose I should thank my lucky stars.
So, you run this clinic with your daughter now?
Hell no. This is my clinic. She's just a busybody who barges in whenever she feels like it. Taking after me was 100% her idea.
True, I was never asked, but someone has to keep this place running. No matter what my dad says. I've told him he can retire anytime, but he absolutely refuses to settle down.
What's wrong?
No, my apologies. For a second, I mistook you for someone I knew way back when. Come to think of it, I heard he died a few years ago. He was a legend among the Yakuza here in Kamurocho.
You don't say.
That voice. You even sound just like him. But I guess that's downright impossible. To think, I almost accused a friend of faking his own death all those years ago. Preposterous.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you've got the wrong guy. I'm just passing through.
Right.
But I did haunt Kamurocho often in the past. I've heard a lot about you. In a town that only cares about money and women, there's a doctor who'll help anybody in need. A man of great character.
Well, that's pretty exaggerated. But it's nice to know that I'm a trusted physician.
What's with this heavy atmosphere? You two can just tell me if I'm in the way.
Oh, that's not it.
I'm going on break. You guys, take your time.
It must be reassuring to know you have a reliable successor. She grew up following in your footsteps. One look at her, and you can tell how strong-willed she is.
Isn't that the truth? Once my daughter makes up her mind, it's her way or the highway. But that's the right attitude to have when running a clinic like this. And patients seem to prefer being treated by her, rather than an old grouch like me. These days, all anyone ever seems to ask me is when I'm gonna retire.
That's a shame.
Damn straight. It only gets me even more fired up. At this rate, I'll be a doctor until my dying day. Those ungrateful patients can't get rid of me yet.
It was good to see you, Yamamoto.
As someone who treats the injured and infirm, I can't exactly ask you to come again soon. But I'm here for you. Even if you're guarding secrets, you can trust me. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer. Times have changed, and even the Tojo clan is long gone. But some things never change. Looks like I'm still no match for you, Dakamoto.
So. Eieiei. Ja, den haben wir. Das Theater Square. Das wird auch sehr schön. Und ja, Strangy. Ich bin mittlerweile in Kamurocho. Hier war doch mal ein Restaurant. Krass. Aber cooles Gebäude. Dass hier keine Erinnerung ist, hier bei der Bowlingbahn, ist auch ein Wunder. Obwohl hier mittlerweile auch keine Bowlingbahn mehr ist. Schade. Hätte noch ein paar mehr Erinnerungen gehabt. Guck mal, 2 Bammelschrabbel. Ach nee, Moment, die Bammelschrabbel hatten ja Ukulelen. Die haben hier wirklich gründlich aufgeräumt. Früher haben hier einige Obdachlose gehaust, aber jetzt ist alles weg. Das soll einer der Gründe sein, warum Kamurocho in letzter Zeit aufblüht. Aber doof, dass die Bäume weg sind hier, also das Grün. Wobei ich das alte Kamurocho mochte. Das sich nicht so verstellt hat, seine hässlichen Seiten nicht versteckt hat. Jeder andere alte Knacker lässt sich ständig darüber aus, wie anders es in der guten alten Zeit war. Aber indem wir auf der Vergangenheit aufbauen, können wir die Gegenwart besser machen. Warum Vergangenheit und Gegenwart vergleichen, wenn wir eine bessere Zukunft aufbauen können? Warum mache ich hier immer noch Markierungen? Ich habe doch gerade eben gesagt, dass ich die nicht brauche. Lol. An den Laden erinnere ich mich. Ich kannte vor ein paar Jahrzehnten jemanden, der in diesem Gebäude gewohnt hat. Im Penthouse. Oh ja! Der Immobilienkönig von Kamurocho. Tetsu Tachibana. Präsident von Tachibana Real Estate. Wovon wir ja schon mal gesprochen hatten. Um seine Macht zu beweisen, hat Tachibana ein paar Sekunden lang im ganzen Stadtteil den Strom ausgeschaltet. Mal eben so. Ich werde es wohl nie vergessen, wie Kamurocho damals aussah, in völlige Dunkelheit getaucht. Tachibana hatte so viel Macht, aber er wollte nur eines. Aber sein Wunsch wurde ihm nie erfüllt. Tachibana, was sagst du zu deinem Leben? Würdest du sagen, dass es ein gutes war? Alter. Tetsu Tachibana, Vorsitzender von Tachibana Real Estate, war ein Mann mit viel Macht und Einfluss. Und trotzdem war sein einziger Wunsch ein einfacher. Geradezu bescheiden. Schade, dass er immer nur bekommen hat, was andere wollten und sein Wunsch nie in Erfüllung ging. Hätte seine Geschichte doch bloß eine andere Wendung genommen.
Show me what you got. It's over.
Pretty bold of you.
So, dann wollen wir mal, ne?
Let's beat him down. I'm on a roll. Let's go.
It's time. Here we go.
Hope you're ready. You're going to regret it. Easy. Wait.
We have a winner.
They didn't.
Nice. Ah, ja, hier ist aber auch sehr viel Erinnerung.
Pocket circuit racing.
Hmm?
Neat. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'll race you to the pocket circuit stadium.
Das gibt's immer noch? Wow.
Pocket Circuit Stadium. Kamurocho actually has one again. Ah, Pocket Circuit. Those little radio-controlled race cars. It's a surprisingly deep hobby, competing against others on elaborate racetracks. There was a time I was the fastest Pocket Circuit racer in Kamurocho, taking on all comers. I got to know the kids who frequented the place through racing and modding our cars together. And I even formed a lasting friendship with a Pocket Circuit fighter that managed our location. Last time I saw him was back in Onomichi. Hope he's doing all right.
Mhm.
Stop being so annoying. Let me play how I want, fighter.
Hmm?
But that customization you put together won't work, Kojiro-kun. Try these tires instead. They'll give you more friction on turns. Come on, use them just once, buddy. For me?
Knock it off. The tires I have are the best. They're purple.
Purple's cool, but the color doesn't make it race better. Don't you want to stay on the track?
No, shut up already. Fighter, you suck.
Let's go find something to do at the park.
Yeah, this is dumb, Yasukun.
Aw, just give it a little more time. It's fun. Not again. Jeez, I can't get these kids to listen.
Diese Klamotten, das muss der neue Circuit-Kämpfer sein. Scheint nicht besonders gut zu
Oh
laufen.
well, better clean up. Whoa! Ooh, sorry about that.
Huh. A golem tiger.
Oh? You recognize it?
I used to race here, actually. Back with the first Pocket Circuit fighter.
Whoa.
Ja, der erste Circuit-Fighter-Kämpfer ist ja auch eine Legende hier.
So, my name's Muranaka. I'm a new fighter, employed by the Pocket Circuit Company themselves.
I'm... Well, as far as Pocket Circuit goes, I'm Kazuma.
Kazuma-kun, huh? Pleasure to meet you. So if you knew this branch's first fighter, you must go back a while.
I started in the bubble era. Must have been 30 years ago now.
Whoa, that would have been the first boom period. Oh, amazing. I'd have loved to have been there to see it. Is it true? How popular it was back then?
I'd say so. From what I recall, it really swept the country for a time. Then one day, the Kamurocho Stadium was gone. I'm surprised to see it come back now.
Ah, yeah, it did die down for a while, but recently there's been a surge of interest. The market's swelling again. On top of that, we have a new company president. He's a Pocket Circuit fanatic, apparently. I'm super into it. He came up with a bunch of innovative new mixed media strategies to get younger school kids back into RC racing.
That sounds effective.
Was soll das
So,
Mixed
what made
Media?
you want to be a Pocket Circuit fighter?
Everything else aside, the cars. Pocket Circuit cars fascinate me. Pocket Circuit's popularity was waning by the time I got into it, but I didn't care. I'd spend every afternoon customizing my rig. All of my meager allowance went toward building the best machine I could. I didn't have friends at school, but eventually, I met people through Pocket Circuit. It was like finding my place in the world. It was so much fun in those days.
I get it. That made you want to become a fighter.
Yup. It was the fighter at my local branch who approached me when he saw that I would race alone. He helped bring me together with the other kids. I finally made friends. All thanks to him. That's the person I want to be. Someone who can help cheer kids up when they're going through hard times. That's a true Pocket Circuit fighter.
I think that's the right idea. You're a good fit.
Except, this job's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. When it comes to Pocket Circuit tech, nobody knows more than me. And I just want to pass on that knowledge. Teach kids the best customizations. Support their curiosity. But when I try, I can't get through to them. The kids all seem to hate me. Maybe I'm just not cut out to be a fighter. Now that I'm 30, it might be time to move back home. Are you laughing at me?
No. It's just that back in my day, the fighter here was in a very similar position. He and I raced together a lot. I have nothing but good memories of him. It's been a long time, but I still consider him a close friend.
You really had that kind of bond?
He was a great spokesperson for the hobby, and good with kids. Still, he had his share of troubles. The company never saw him as more than a disposable part-timer. When he had 30, he had a hard time staying with it.
Wow. What did he do?
He decided to remain a fighter. He loved Pocket Circuit. The kids loved him. In the end, he couldn't turn away from that love.
The kids loved him, huh? Makes me jealous. If I only had a better relationship with them, I wouldn't be so conflicted.
Let me ask, what do you imagine the kids there want from you?
Me? Well, I'm the Pocket Circuit fighter. They want me to teach them the best way to race, don't they?
That's an important part of it. The fighter should be someone you can consult on builds. However, do you really think that's what children are looking for?
Huh?
You told me about the fighter who helped you as a kid, but you didn't mention his technical expertise. Did you decide to become a fighter because he made you a faster car? Did you idolize him because he taught you which tire set takes sharp turns better?
Of course not. He meant the world to me because when I had nobody, he rescued me from my loneliness.
I think you understand now. What is it the children want from their fighter? You know the answer, don't you?
Kazuma-kun. You're right. This whole time, I've been mistaken. Pocket Circuit might be a technical hobby, but that's not its heart. It can't be only about winning and losing. First and foremost, it's about having fun with your fellow racers. I can't believe I looked past something so obvious. No wonder the kids hate me.
It's not too late, you know.
Right. I'm gonna find those kids. This time, I won't talk about wheels. I'll talk about feels. Pocket Circuit runs on love.
Good. I'm sure they'll take to that lesson.
Oh, thanks so much, Kazuma-kun. Fighter away!
No problem so far.
Alter. Das Children's Park. Ein ganz gewöhnlicher Ort bis auf den Gully im hinteren Teil. Darunter liegt ein riesiges Kanalisationssystem. Manche würden sagen, das ist einfach eine weitere Facette der Stadt. Akiyama hat sich mal dort versteckt.
This brings back memories.
Ehrlich gesagt war es recht spaßig. Vielleicht sollte ich das noch einmal erleben, bevor ich abtrete. Stimmt. Kamurocho hat viele Facetten. Dazu gehört auch das gewaltige Netzwerk der Kanalisation. Ich weiß bis heute nicht alles über diese Stadt. Sie wird nie langweilig. Und an dieser Stelle machen wir einen Cut. Gucken, wie nenne ich diese Folge? Schauen wir mal. In diesem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Und ich hoffe, euch hat die Folge gefallen.
Okay.
Und dann hoffe ich, dass wir uns in der nächsten Folge wiedersehen. In diesem Sinne, habt einen schönen Tag, macht es gut und bis zur nächsten Folge. Und im Stream nicht abschalten, es geht gleich weiter. Also, dranbleiben. Bis gleich. Ciao.